morning, everybody, and happy Tuesday. If you're here with me in the Discord or in the YouTube chat, go ahead and say what's up. Let's see who's with us this morning. We have... Well, that's a little bit much. We have... Frank SW, Fat Guy, Kelvin JQ, Tiger Trader, as Retberg, Cicero, Fat Citizen, Ferrari Phil, Amateur Genius, Luke, Dust, Churv, Spastrix, Deck, Cyrus, RC, Fuzzy Dunlop. Good morning, Big Sky. More G-Lines, Jordan Jewel, Double RC. Good morning to you, Mike. How you doing, Trader Page? John, Crypto Trades, Charles, G-Man, or Nick, HD. How you doing? Good morning, Paolo, Skunked, Abe, Ronnie, Kurt, Hot Lot Sniper, Luis, Anya, Rafal, Canwar, Rhino Trader, Charles, Sniper. Good morning. What's happening, everybody? I haven't taken any trades this morning. Market's been kind of, I don't know, boring. Ever since some decent trades yesterday that we caught. What we get? Like 2 trades yesterday. But market's been kind of docile and slow, waiting for the big news of today. Passed the combine today, feeling good. Nice. What's up, Frank? Nice work there, Odin. Morning, Trader Page, G-Lines. Morning, Chris. Somebody help out Woody. Getting the sound on. It's got to be one of those sound settings. What's up, Waleed? Long time. Haven't seen you in a hot minute. Anybody have any trades on right now? Because I feel like the only... this is the 15-minute chart. Only good trades were like some temporary shorts, but Globex looks awful. Looks horrible. Oh, Julius. We got some big news today. It's the big one. Hey, what's up, Coach Hube? How are you, buddy? Feeling better? You know, I'm about 80%. It's just, it will not go away completely. My wife is doing terribly, though, which is awful. So I want to be taking care of her today again. I feel so, it's horrible. It's the worst thing in the world to see that. I hate it. Wish I could, like, you're all better now. It's horrible. Bottoming here. Yeah, Julius, did you figure it out? Otter got it in chat. It's the big one. It's the one we're waiting for all week. It's back-to-back days of power-packed Powell action, baby. The good news is that we'll probably see his pre-written testimony out at around 8:30. Because that's when it was leaked last time. It was leaked at 8:30 last time. So we might get the leak here in 24 minutes. I'm not super optimistic about it, but there's a good chance that we could see that. Heading in the right direction. Good to hear. Thank you, Coach. Yeah, it's lingering, so. Been a good night scalping the range. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I could see that. But boy, if you ask me, would you want to trade a market? Like in hindsight, looking at this market right now that's up on my screen, this is the 5-minute. And just looking at that session, would I want to trade a market that looks like that? Probably not. That's just not my cup of tea. My cup of tea is more like, you know, this type of market. This ain't it for me. I hate that type of market. The only real good entry I see is like a short from here because it's not encapsulating that. What are the benefits of being a member here on YouTube or in Discord? Which one? There's 2 different ones. There's a YouTube membership. There's a Discord membership. Rubbish, your voice sounds terrible. I feel like it's kind of like a nice velvet glove that's been lined with sandpaper. mixed with coffee grounds and cigar ashes. That's how I would describe it at this juncture. Velvet smog. That's actually pretty good. So last night, it's actually a very nice night out. Last night here in Nevada. You could see the SpaceX rocket re-entering. It was pretty nice. Pretty cool to see that. Take a few weeks to get back to 100. Glad you're doing better. Thank you. I hate being sick, but I only get about, it's like once every 2 years is when I get sick. I feel like the last time, I was sick last year, right around the same time. I had to take like a week off. Same kind of deal. I figured that living here in Vegas, being around the poker tables, which are like a breeding ground for germs and nastiness, I feel like my immune system would have been able to beat this thing. But it didn't. Okay, so the memberships. On the YouTube membership, it makes your name turn green. It gives you 10x the luck whenever we do giveaways, which, by the way, we're going to be doing some giveaways here pretty soon. Not today, because I'm still sick and have no energy, but you get 10x the luck when we do giveaways. That's kind of like the big deal, right? That's the big thing. That's the YouTube membership. You get your green name. You get special emojis, which is, you can get all of these. Let me put these in chat here. You get access to all these fun emojis. So, whatever. If it's your thing. And then, 10x the luck for giveaways and the emojis, name green, etc. I'll always see your name if you're lighting up green. That's cool. For the Discord membership, that is whenever we're not streaming here on YouTube, at least for the morning sessions, I'm streaming live in the Discord. There's also a little tiny bit of latency in the YouTube stream versus the Discord stream. So it is lower latency. What's up, Robin? So there is lower latency in Discord. It's as close to real time as you get. And then whenever we're finished up on YouTube, we continue streaming in the Discord. That's pretty much it. You also get access to the webinar archive, which is some dated material at this point. I mean, the psychology webinar is really good. It's like 3 hours long, but that's to sign up for that. Like, you can watch all the webinars during your 7-day trial, which is what most people would do, I would think. But outside of that, that's it, really. You get access to a great community. But I always say free is the best price. Don't pay me any money. Just hang out here in the free YouTube live streams and stick around for 6 to 12 months before you think about spending any money on trading outside of like spending money on combines or charting tools, things like that. Don't pay me any money, You get the MC. There's a lot of benefits. I just don't like to sell it. I don't. There's a whole ton of benefits. But at the end of the day, stick around and have fun for free. That's what I always say. Stick around and have fun for free. Don't pay me any money. Is it only futures? The levels for they come out for SPY, Triple Qs, Tesla, Meta, Nvidia. What else? Tesla, Meta, Nvidia, Google. I guess I could go read, I suppose. Tesla, Meta, Google, Nvidia, Microsoft, Apple, Triple Qs, and the SPY. There you go. You also get the levels for the S&Ps and the NQ. And then probably next week, we'll get back in the mix. We have gold levels, oil levels, all that. But you know what? The YouTube stream is free every single morning at 8 o'clock Eastern. So there you go. Does anyone know if Market Clubhouse memberships renew on the first month or the actual date of your subscription? It's the actual date. It's always the actual date of your subscription. It's a monthly thing. So please tell them the community. Does it include poker tips? Yes. Of course. That's what it does. Nothing better than black coffee. I tell you. Love black coffee. With a little spot of bourbon. No. Rips, I am filling out this form for Blue Sky as they move me to live. Sure is a lot of reading. Well, don't sign your life away. I really doubt there's anything in there that, when you sign up with a brokerage account, they make you sign a lot of stuff too. Which, by the way, boy, we are doing really well with our brokerage account. Very happy about that. Very, very excited about that. Boop. Isn't that cool? I'm proud of that. That was the trade that we caught together in the Discord. Got that little scalp up towards 900. Scoop-doo-doo-doo-doo. And this was the one pre-Super Bowl. Good times. Good times. So yeah, things have been great. Things have been fantastic with trading lately, I feel. Been feeling very much in the pocket, staying away from all this nonsense, all this craziness that's out there, and just focusing on trading, and it's been lovely. It's been lovely. Who's ready for some Daddy Powell testimony today? Well, we're gonna find out about 16 minutes. That's where my head's at right now. That's what I'm kind of waiting for here. We find out in 16 short minutes whether or not it's going to be leaked. Now, we do have some other news that's going to be coming out today, but that's really where everybody's focus is going to be. We have some stuff out of the Treasury this afternoon. We're going to have a 3-year note auction. That's kind of the only big economic release of today. We're also going to hear from Miss Beth Hammock. She's not a voter yet, but she is the Cleveland Fed's president, I think. She works for the Cleveland Fed. I know that. What is she? Is she the president? Anybody know? Beth Hammock, the president. If anybody in the mods team can help out Woody there with the audio thing. He's just got to change his audio from the audio output thing. Yeah, we also hear from Williams today, but I think that's actually be like right around power hour, I think. Why am I guessing? I don't look at the schedule. I'm like sitting here trying to remember. Yeah, Williams is for power hour, so he's gonna be at 3:30. Market closes at 4, so the final 30 minutes is gonna be Williams. Kind of probably, he's gonna be touching on anything that Jerome Powell is talking about during his testimony today, and Jerome Powell is doing his testimony before the Senate Banking Committee. Hey, good morning, Ripsmod. Good to see you. What made you go into that trade, if you don't mind me asking? I would never mind you asking. Which one? The one that the Super Bowl trade, or the one that we did in Discord yesterday? Which one? The Super Bowl one was just the momentum. We were looking for the stop pop run, and then the other one was we had a lot of bids that were holding, and they kept on stacking bids, and we had a lot of icebergs being bid too, which was holding the price up higher and higher and higher, and we were looking for a whole number interaction up towards 900. Then I saw some front running up around those 890s, 895. So I joined the front running and flipped out of those contracts there. So whole number, sort of looking for a stop run. I didn't get exactly what I wanted. I would have made more if I got exactly what I wanted, because it would have been a stop run through 900. But some very strong strength on the bids going up towards that 900 level. And I thought it would have been a more powerful squeeze. But yeah. Bowman as well. Let me just double check that. Boo-doo, boop, boo-doo. I don't have, oh yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. My bad. Yeah, you're right. Bowman. That's right. Bowman as well. That's going to be a good one. She's a very hawkish voter. Thank you for that. Who was that? Craig. Thank you, buddy. Bowman's the mega hawk. She was the only dissenter in the last, I don't think, when was the last time somebody dissented before Bowman? She was the only dissenter, so she's going to be saying some awfully hawkish things. I feel like the tone of the Fed has gotten a little bit too hawkish for my liking. Personally, that's just me. I like a nice dovish Fed because it just makes the market sing like a little bird. No. Seriously though, they're getting a little bit hawkish for me, you know? Futures market works on the weekends. Well, it certainly opens on Sunday. Sunday Globex, baby. Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern time. Fly, Eagle, fly. Bernardo, the futures market opens at 6 p.m. on Sunday, and it closes on Friday at 5 p.m. So it's as close as you get to a 23.7 product. It's 23.6, I guess you could call it. The futures market is only closed 1 hour every single day, and that's called the maintenance period. That is when they shut down the market. They open up all the computer towers. There's 6 of them that are located below the subways of Chicago. Underneath, there's a sewage tunnel. They have 4 computer towers that run the entire Chicago Mercantile Exchange. And during that hour, they send down a plumber, and he's got a Phillips screwdriver and a plunger. What he does, he opens up the computer towers, and he changes out the fans in them during that maintenance period. And that's what they do during that hour. This is a fact. I actually had that on the test for Series 3. And that was one of the questions I got right. It was crazy. Give me a moment. Wait, what's going on? Gold's dumping? Hold on. Is left. All right. Is gold what? Oh. Where are my gold traders at? Do I want to do Red Bull today? What do we want? Red Bull or Celsius? I'm thinking maybe we go back to the OG. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Give me. Need some human sludge here. You know, I can't trade gold still on my Top Step Live account. The COMEX doesn't want me ripping into some contracts. So if I wanted to trade gold, it'd have to be in my personal brokerage. Yeah, high noon. Be lovely. Wow. Well, there goes the NQ. 10 minutes until the possible testimony leak. That maybe it leaked already. Dude, if they leaked it, I'd be so bummed. This is wild. Keep in mind, the testimony is not supposed to come out until 10. So this is, I don't know what this is. But if you're short right now, congratulations. Boy, that was 30 points straight down. Something's going on. You're right. There is something going on. Maybe that dude is going down to those towers early. You know what's interesting too is the S&P has been trying to fight to get above the VWAP, and that was another rejection up there. If we did break below 60.60 in the S&Ps, boy, I could see this thing going down. CPI data leaked? Yeah, no. It would be a much bigger move than that. We do get Canada coming out with their December building permits guaranteed in 9 minutes, 8.5 minutes. Oh, thank you, John. Says, hope your wife is feeling better. She is not, unfortunately. Everybody's trading metals these days. Got some copper, silver, some gold. My goodness. All right, I want to go back to the NQ here so we can see what's going on. Boy, if it broke this down. That's weird, though. I'm not hearing any squawks. I'm not seeing any news. I've got nothing right now that's outside of like the Mag 7 that's moving. NVIDIA's threatening to break the VWAP. Looking like a lot of things want to roll here, but big inflection point. You know, I guess we could try putting on something, but it seems awfully risky at this juncture. I think we should be patient. Let's wait and see if the testimony gets leaked. It's Barron Trump positioning for later. Maybe. Dang it, I should have just taken it. Well, I just feel like this could be so dangerous. I wonder if NVIDIA really is going to break this VWAP and hold the break. Well, I'm watching this because this could be very, very juicy if we nailed this correctly. Wow, that is an inverse head and shoulders. This is like the dead zombie bird pattern. We're at the right side of the wing. I don't know what that's supposed to be. It's like a phantom flying. What's Tuki Tuki? Wait, hold on. What's Tuki Tuki? What am I missing here? Tuki Tuki. Toucan? Screwing over all the longs before the pump? Maybe, yeah. I mean, I'm still haven't taken anything yet, but this just looks dangerous. This looks all sorts of dangerous. Hit Alt-I. Does that actually work on this? Oh, snap, it does. That's crazy. All right. Oh my gosh, I didn't know they had that on Top Step X. That's amazing. From Evolution movie. Wait, what's the Evolution movie? I'm so lost on this joke right now. Film Evolution. Let's see. Evolution film. How come I've never seen this? Is this good? I can't believe I've never seen this. I've never even heard of this movie. Oh, I gotta see this now. Dude, early 2000s, I'm in. That's amazing. It's a big M. Yeah, the middle part of the M is sagging down pretty low there. I just think being patient here is going to be the best bet. So let's wait. We got 4 more minutes here. 4 more minutes. Yeah, I'll get the caca. Yeah, okay. I'll watch that. Yesterday, I was playing doctor all day. I was able to get a workout in, which is nice. It's like the first workout I had. It was horrible, though. I went and I worked out. And then the moment I walk back inside, I just feel like garbage. It's a nice workout, though. But, man, so sick of being sick. Was it flu or cold? I think it's a mixture of both. It's something nasty. It's horrible. Johnny's... Yes, dude. No, I don't think that that's not a good idea right now. She's very sick. Just your regular old run-of-the-mill general hospital doctor. Maybe something in your AC unit. I'm not even joking, and this is actually something funny. Not even joking. We had the HVAC system looked at like 3 weeks ago. They did tests and everything, and it was all good. Because I was wanting them to install a vaporizer or something to that effect in the HVAC system, so that we could have humidity in the air. So they inspected all of it. Where do you go for your news? One of the easiest places to look, I always recommend this as a freebie, is this bad dogger right here. Bingo bango. We have a humidifier, but I wanted one that was like built into the HVAC system. Dang it, we're still rolling here. Anybody short? Dude, I feel like they're going to leak it at 8:30 and it's going to be bad. Because if they're like, why is everybody shorting the pants off this thing right now? This is crazy. Everybody's like putting their bets in that this thing is just going to bull to the downside. Well, I guess anti-bull, right? Be careful of mold installing one of those. Keep your ducts clean. Yeah, agreed. We haven't had anything installed yet, so. Inline humidifier. Thank you. That's what that thing's called. In the short, good luck to you, Anya. I hope it tears straight down. Rose, which percentage amount of your account you recommend to risk on prop firms? Usually on your own account is recommended to trade 2% prop firms. It's better to risk more. I mean, it's personal. You know, it's a personal choice. The best way to mitigate outsized losses in your prop accounts is to just set your own daily loss limit to something that makes sense. And just look at it as like how much you're spending on props versus how much you're pulling out. And try to find a balance within that. I'm not from the camp where I'm like, oh, I want to, risk 2%, or I usually pick a fixed amount and then I kind of pair that with my mental capital. Obviously, there's like a hard and fast rule. Like I can lose $3,000 a day on my TopStep Live account. So, and that's every single day. It's not a rolling percentage with the balance of the account. So everybody's different though. We are bouncing up a little bit here, and we are 30 seconds away from the potential leak. So let us see. You get a 100% on the first 10K RC. After that, it's 90-10. Do I like watches? Yeah. I used to collect a ton of watches. I'm down to like 5 watches now. But I used to collect a lot of watches. I sold a bunch during COVID when they were peaking. All right, let's see. Come on. Let's see. What's your watch collection? Right now, Rolex, Omega, IWC, and I think that's it for now. The brands that I love: Audemars Piguet, Richard Mille, Patek Philippe, Rolex. That's pretty much it. IWC, obviously good. But, yeah. Sold, I had a really nice Richard Mille that I sold during the peak of COVID. Lovely. Pal speaking today? Yes. He is speaking in about hour and a half, actually. Hour and a half from now. Think I'm way too overpriced? Well, if you can buy low and sell high, I think it's fun. Get paid for wearing a watch. Very comfortable, very light. Love that brand. It's very, I mean, if you like watchmaking, a lot of people just buy things because they don't know and they hear it in a rap song or something and they have no clue what they're doing. Buy what you like, buy something that you like. See the one Brady had on the other night? Yeah, he had the Jacob & Co. I had a Jacob. I actually had a Jacob when I was younger. I had the, whatever they call it, the 5 world time zone one, all blinged out. I think, actually, you know what? I still have it. I just realized that. Yeah, I still have that watch. I gave it to, I remember when I first started dating my wife. I was like, here, you can wear this. It's ridiculous looking. It's silly. It's so ridiculous looking. I think it's the only Jacob piece I've ever had. I still have it. I don't even get, like, somebody just asked me, which watches do you have? I don't even count that as like a watch anymore. It's a ridiculous thing. Silly looking. It's so ridiculous. Get the roulette wheel, Jacob & Co. Dude, you know what? That's actually one I would get. I'm not even kidding, because that would be fun to do flips at the table, like gamble on that. when you play poker, you do a lot of side bets and prop bets. You know, it would be a really cool thing actually. There's a couple of watchmakers that have roulette wheel watches now. By the way, we are pushing up. Anybody was short, I'm sorry. Still not seeing anything that, what a shame that they're not going to leak this. That's too bad. Thinking about getting a two-door? Yeah, I know two-door. It's, you ought to buy for your own personal preference. Two-door is fine. They make great watches. I believe that it was some of like the Rolex watchmakers that did an offshoot, and that's where Tudor came from, isn't it? They're a Swiss watchmaker. What's the dumbest purchase you ever made? Ooh, that's a good question, actually. all the stupid alcohol and champagne that I spent money on. That's easily it right there. I remember, that's probably the dumbest thing that you could spend your money on. Tudor is from Rolex. There you go. I would say 100% the booze would be the biggest, stupidest waste of money. Singular purchase, though, I don't know. What would be the dumbest thing I ever bought? I don't know. I don't really feel like I made that many stupid purchases. IWC or two-door? I would probably go with IWC. They have some fancy pants ones. I think IWC has some good. I still have one piece, the IWC Pilot Mark 7 or 15 or 17, something like that. It's the watch that Tom Cruise wore in Vanilla Sky. And I love that watch. It's very subtle. It's not super pricey or anything. Very subtle, super comfortable. I got the alligator strap for it. It's just a nice watch. Very thin, very light. I got an Omega Seamaster, I believe. Pretty sure it's the Seamaster. That's like whenever I haven't traveled in a while, but whenever I'd travel, it was like my travel watch. Bang it around, swim with it, go in the ocean with it. Didn't have to worry about it. Not gonna get your arm cut off. Yeah, it was a James Bond. Yeah, it was a James Bond watch. That's right. For whichever movie that was. It was a while ago. I got a watch probably 15 years ago, 10 years ago, whatever it is. Apparently Rep Luna is having a press conference today that will affect every American. Lots of hype around it. I don't even know what you're talking about. Rep Luna. What is this? Rep Luna press conference. Oh, well, I mean, isn't that going to be with Jerome Powell then? Paulina Luna. Let's see what this is about. Government of oversight. Cool. Hopefully it's something good. First I've heard of it. What's your recommendation for a first luxury watch? What's your budget? Start there. Give me your budget. Luxury means all sorts of different things to different people. Wonder what the most expensive sundial watch is. Yeah, I mean, it's all based around personal preference. If you're going to be spending a lot though on a watch, make sure it's something that has a liquid market that you can get in and out of. For me, watch it. Wait, hold on. There's Beth Hammock. Hold on. I'm just listening to all of them yapping about it right now. Getting inflation to target is paramount. Challenges to lower inflation while keeping job market healthy. Kind of a nothing burger. Kind of a nothing burger. She was supposed to start yapping later, which is why I'm thrown off a bit. She wasn't supposed to start talking until 8:50. She is 13 minutes early. She came too quick. Slow down. Is an AP Royal Oak hard to come by? From retail, sure. I had a AP all rose gold And I barely wore it because it's so freaking heavy. That thing was no joke. The only AP that I want to get now is I think it's called the Obsidian Skeleton, but it's all PPD coated. It's the all black one with the skeleton. It's a sick one. That's the only one I'd ever want right now. And then they also have, they have the frosted ones, which are kind of cool if you wanted the gold version of it. But I think I'd want to get the black one. That's the only real one that I want. The other watch that I'm been looking at, I've been talking to a couple different gray market dealers about, is the Patek Nautilus all rose gold, because that one's actually pretty light for an all rose gold watch, comparatively to like the Audemars Piguet. That one's it's a nice one. I had the Nautilus stainless steel, and I made a bundle on that one. That was also a COVID flip. I was in for 30, out for like 110, which is insane for that thing. What's crazy about it is when I was buying it for 30, I could have got the bundle, the rose gold and the steel. I think they only wanted like 70 for both of them, so could have made a bunch more money on that flip. But yeah. The great thing about watches is that if you start playing the market and you start to learn about the watches, you find out what you like, you can wear a lot of things that you do enjoy, and basically get paid to wear watches. If it's, and only get into it if it's a hobby. If you're trying to get watches because you want to make money, it's not going to be fun for you. Get into watches because you enjoy watches. You don't need a watch, right? Like I wear this during the day. Right, this is my Apple Watch because it tracks all my health and everything, along with my Whoop over here. But get into it if you like it as a hobby. I appreciate the watchmakers and all the intricacies that go into like complicated watches. I love that, like ultra thin watches. I really love, and I enjoy collecting. It's just one of those things. You don't need a watch in this day and age, but if you enjoy the process, the collecting and all of that, yeah, get into it. It's a fun hobby. It's a very robust marketplace. It's very robust. Check Patek 5980 Rose. Yeah, no, I know that one. It's a beautiful watch. Let's see. I can show that here. Patek Rose. Yeah, this was the other one. This is another one that my... let's get this over here. This one right here. Another one that my dealer was trying to get me into. One of my buddies just had this, and he sold this. He flipped out of this, and he got it in a Richard Mille. I like this more than the Richard Mille that he got, but it's a nice watch. It's heavier, too. It's definitely heavier. It's a nice watch, though. Very nice piece. Never had this one. I've seen it in person from three of my friends. Three of my friends have owned this one, and I think one of them still has theirs. Nice piece. Very nice piece. Have an Omega Aquaterra Seamaster bought back in 2007. Richard, you guys are funny. Dude, what do you call it? I want to get one of them Richard Milles. I want to get one of them, you got one of them Richard Milles down there in, Richard Mille, he's from Houston. It's Richard Mille. Yeah, Richard Mille, he's down there next to that Audemars PG. What do you say, SW? What do you say? He's down there he's at the Patek. All right, what do they call it? Patek Philippe. Richard. Oh, goodness. Hublot. I don't like Hublot. I'm going to say that right now. I've never been a fan of Hublot. That's wrong. There's somebody wearing one at the poker table yesterday that tried to look like the Richard Mille, and it's a phony. I don't like it. I'm not a big fan of Hublot. Is that the cause out of Mars? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Hublot. I've never liked them. I've seen a lot of people buy them and get them. There's a ton of people in Vegas that wear Hublots, but not a fan of them at all. Hublot spent years trying to be AP offshore, and now they try to be Mill. Yeah, exactly. I agree with you 100% on that. All right, more commentary out of Beth Hammock. Best to take time to assess impact of any tariffs. There's a lot of uncertainty around the government policy currently. Getting inflation to target is paramount. Challenges to lower inflation while keeping job market healthy. It's likely appropriate to hold rates steady for some time. Holding rates steady for some time. She didn't say raise, which is good. I raise. I call. I'm all in. Fake AP, not my style. Yeah, but they call that an homage, which I think is ridiculous. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. When we get back, we'll do a poll. Give me a second. Oh my goodness, this price action is a snoozer. How about Garmin Fenix 8 instead of your Apple Watch? I like my Apple Watch. I'm in the Apple ecosphere. That's where I like to be. I don't mind being in the Apple ecosphere. The walled garden of Apple. Can't take Apple people. Yeah, see? Brad knows. Gonna get the likes to stream the open. Well, if we get to 1,000 likes, we will. We are currently at 238. This PA is just great. I'm gonna have to agree with you. I mean, even if you could see into the future, this is like you're talking about 23 points of alpha that you're able to grab, and that's being able to see in the future. Which last time I checked, unless I'm on mushrooms, I can't. That'd be very interesting. Walled garden of Apple, yeah. And I don't mind it. I'd love to see some innovation in the next 5 years. I don't feel like, there's the argument out there that people are saying that Apple became too comfortable. I don't agree with that at all. What do you want them to do? Innovate something that doesn't exist yet? Yes, but there can only be so much. They tried to do it with the Apple ski goggles. Nobody liked that. I mean, we need better battery technology for that to work. Nobody wants to wear a heated face mask all day. Better not take mushrooms again, Ribs. Why not? Let's take them. Let's do them on stream tomorrow. Okay. I could never imagine trading on mushrooms. That would be very interesting. I don't think you'd be able to do it because I don't think you'd care so much about it. You'd probably look at this and be like, why would I even care? Has anybody ever traded on mushrooms? I don't think that's possible. You look at the market, you'd be like, I don't actually care about this. Which GPU do you have in your PC? Right now, currently, the RTX 4090. I ordered a build from Origin PC last month in January, or maybe it was December. I posted on my Twitter whenever I ordered it. I think it was January, early January. And they said that it would be shipping by February 20th. Now, I don't know if that's true because the 5090 launch was extremely limited. I'm hoping that the reason why it was limited was because most of those cards were going to builders like Origin PC, which, by the way, I believe is owned by Corsair, ticker CRSR. Is it not? Corsair? Yeah. Boy, what a trash stock this is. I was like, they used to trade a lot higher. I remember I was trading options on Corsair like in the 30s during COVID. Yep, that's actually accurate. There you go. Yeah, I remember this. Did they IPO'd like right around COVID? I don't remember there being an IPO for that. Interesting. Well, I do remember I traded options around the 30s and I did well with them. Anyway, that's Corsair, who bought Origin PC, if I'm not mistaken. And I often am, so correct me if I'm wrong. But by golly, that's a compressed chart. Ugh, gross. That's a name I haven't heard in a while. Chrono24 is like eBay for watches. Yeah, Chrono24 is great. Just make sure you're buying from a retailer that has a trusted reputation. Be very careful. If you're going to venture into the gray market world of watches, be extremely careful because you can get stuck with a Franken watch, which is like a Rolex with a bunch of different Chinese parts in it or just not good quality parts in it. It's a lot of like Franken watches that float around there, and I don't know the price range, but probably the lower price ranges. I've never ever had any kind of Franken watch that's been sold to me. I've been lucky. 700 did just get tagged. Folex. I mean, there's Folex, but then there's Franken watches. Franken watches are the scary one because they use real and fake. Terrifying. Hey, Rips, do you still copy trade right now? I don't because I still have a live account. And with a live account, I can't trade XFAs. So I only trade my one live account and I trade my personal brokerage account now too. Because my personal brokerage account, I don't have a daily loss limit on. And it's my money. I can do whatever I want with it. So I get all that freedom, baby. Like George Michael said, freedom. What's your AD? I mean, there's a bunch of ADs here in Las Vegas. There's like 3 official Rolex ADs in 20-mile radius. There's Audemars ADs. There's tons of ADs here. I'm in Vegas. Tons of them. Have you ever had a Franken watch? I have not. Thankfully. Got lucky. Who's still in a short here, by the way? Anybody still in the shorts? Can you hold it overnight on your personal account? Yeah, as long as the maintenance margin is met. The maintenance margin in the NQ, I think, is like $26,550. I mean, I can go on CME's website and check. Let's see. CME NQ maintenance margin. Okay, so for this month's contract, it is $23,140. So I got 200,000 in my account. 200,000 divided by 23,140. I could hold 8 contracts overnight if I wanted to. But overnight is kind of like such a misnomer for this thing because you're just holding it through the maintenance period. And the only time that you'd ever do that is like if there's earnings, like if there's an earnings call or something and you're like super confident on the move. But I mean, I don't really need to do that personally. And then if you want to hold it over the weekend, but like in this market, you want to hold the position over the weekend. I mean, given it's only 8 contracts, but still, like you want to hold that over the weekend. Maybe they give me 50%. So maybe I could hold 15, 16 contracts, you know? But me personally, I don't really have a need for doing that. The only time that I'd ever want to do that is like, there, let's just go to like, I mean, this is so messy. There you go. But like the only time I'd want to do that is like if I'm like long from here. Like that's back in September that we would have rolled. But like, I'm long from 20,000. And then, let's just use whole numbers here. Let's say I do 15 contracts for 2,000 points. That'd make $600,000. That'd be lovely. But like from down here, from downtown, from down here, holding it 2,000 points, that would make sense. And you just kind of leave it on. You never look at it. But I'd probably open up a different account for that. I'd have a day trading account and then I'd have a swing account. I don't have a swing account, but that's what I'd do. If I wanted to do that type of strategy, I'd have a separate account for that where I'm just like, let's say I believe like this is the tippy top of the market, okay, I'm holding a short in here. And I'm just leaving it. I'm not touching the account. You know what I mean? He's heating up.
He's on fire.
Yes, indeed. From downtown. Think they're going to attack the imbalance today. Doug, what are your areas of interest? Let the people know. What are the areas of interest that you were personally looking at? What's up, Michael Beggs? He says, happy Tuesday, Ribs. Happy Tuesday to you, too. I also do love Rolex Big Sexy. Rolex is one of my favorite brands because the market is so liquid for Rolex. Now you can get like some of the more rare Rolexes, which you're going to be less liquid on. The one that I got the most recently is a very illiquid watch. They only produce about 10 of them per year because they're just not a popular watch. And it's because of the bezel on it. It's just not a lot of people buy it. So Redbook retails are out. Redbook U.S. retail sales. Nobody cares about this one. Let's see. What do we get? Plus 5.3% versus 5.7% year over year. So slightly lower. That might hold this short in line here. What time does Trump speak today? There's nothing on the schedule from Trump, but Jerome Powell is speaking in 1 hour from now, 1 hour and 5 minutes. The good thing about if you're buying a Rolex too, if you can get it under retail, you're usually either going to lose very little on the watch when you get out of it, or you might actually make a couple bucks on it. That's the pleasure of if you're in the game of wanting to wear an investment and maybe get paid for wearing it, It's going to be an incredibly red day. What are your targets there, Doug? 2,100 to 21,100 to 21,000. So we're currently trading. Wow. That's your expectations that low. Wow. So you're looking down here, huh? So you're wanting it to go back down to this whole section of the market. And let me get my tools up here. You're wanting it to go back down here, right? Get some wind in those sails. I mean, it's a lofty expectation. 21,500. You're super bearish. I gotta respect the game. It's a shame that we didn't get the testimony leak, so I wonder if it's going to be extremely bad news for the market. There's nothing really showing me in the tape that we have extraordinary pressure one way or the other. Like, obviously the market is coming down, but it's not like I'm not really seeing crazy people selling the crap out of this thing. Like, well, as I'm speaking, they start to go, but not really seeing like, we got to get out of this thing now, You like Garmin watches? I don't think I've ever had a Garmin watch. You know what's funny though? I had one of the first Microsoft watches that gave you like the weather, and it was like the coolest thing. And then I also got like messages through it. You could like send like a special email. It's like kind of like a pager watch. I don't remember what it was called, but I believe it was Microsoft that manufactured this thing. Dang it, we're coming down now. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. I really wish that I could remember the name of that Microsoft watch. Maybe I can find it. Microsoft connected internet watch. What was this thing? It wasn't a color screen either. It was black and white. It was like well before the Apple Watch. This is like probably 20 years ago I had this thing. Maybe 18 years ago. Microsoft connected internet watch, black and white screen. It's like it didn't even exist. Maybe it wasn't Microsoft. I don't know. Smartwatch before Apple Watch. Well, dang it. I don't know. Spotwatch M? Let me see. Spotwatch M. Oh, wait. Wait, was that it? That looks like the watch face. Huh. Dude, if you nailed that, I'd be so happy. That looks like the, who made it? Spot watch. Smart watch. That, the Microsoft Spot. Dude, nice job. You nailed it. Yeah. That's crazy. Dude, I had one of these. It was so pointless to have. Yeah, dude. The Spot. Nice job. Why am I not shorting? Because I just don't trust this move. It looks too shaky. Look at that bounce. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. Dude, thanks for that. Who was that, Farang? Were you the first one who got that? It's sick. Maybe it was leaked, but they waited so it doesn't look so obvious. Dude, I mean, if they want to get short, you'd see them shorting this thing. We're well under the VWAP in the S&Ps, Amazon, Microsoft, Nvidia, Meta. It's a mess. Long scalping here. Good luck to you. If we did come back up to 700, we rejected. That's a trade I could take. But I just don't trust this right now. Oh yeah, Apple just went nuts. What is going on? Thank you for that. Who called that out? Dusk, thank you. What is happening? Let's see. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Apple and Alibaba are going to work together to make AI features for the iPhone. Whoa. Hot diggity dog. That's a headline if I've ever heard one. Is Baba Boolin? Baba Boolin. Yes. Oh, snap. Yo, Baba is Boolin. Baba Boolin. Wow. Well, there you go. Got some news there. Apple's doing it too. Sick. Well, that explains why we rejected off those lows there quite a bit. That's wild, huh? Crazy. Michael's been adding massively to his Alibaba position. Who? Michael who? Oh, Michael Burry. Michael Burry's been wrong quite often. I wonder how much money he's been holding on to. Okay, we're coming up to these 700s here off of that Alibaba news. Alibaba Apple partnership, which is huge, by the way. Is Jack Ma still around, or did he vanish? Is he still around for Alibaba, or is he like, he got absorbed by the state? Dusk, you got it. That's funny. Any tariffs coming today? Yeah, your guess is as good as mine. The state took him. Is he gone? He's still missing? They still got the missing posters up for... Have you seen Jack Ma? What's up, Yolanda? Ma's in perpetual timeout. Is he actually still gone? Who's the CEO of Alibaba then? Oh my gosh, that's scary stuff. That's crazy. Absorbed by the state. Yeah. Just vanished into the ether. Did the Homer Simpson meme? Oh man. Never trust a short in this market. Dude, you can't short a good market, right? It's like when the dude said, he's like, hey, why aren't you short? I don't trust it, man. Anything can happen. Probably the first Chinese behind the sun, maybe. People claimed him. He's gone. He's gone forever. It's like never trust a fart when you're out for a run. Oh man, that's a great George Carlin bit too. Well, this is just so uneventful here. How are we doing on likes? Did we get the likes that we could do a poll here at least? 348. Let's get those likes up. Come on, folks. Click the button. I might sneak it by one time and be like, you know what? Now that we got 600 likes, I'll stick around. We'll trade the open. Don't piss in the wind. That's great advice too. 21,725 would be a great short entry point, not financial advice. I mean, if we got there, sure. I think 730 would be lovely. We could do 720s, 730s, 760s, and 790s would all be lovely short entries. I'd be very much appreciated for those. My last race bike was a beast. Absolutely loved it. You know, SW is into mountain bikes. We were talking about it the other weekend. Nothing Burger Apple Spike usually drops pretty quickly. Yeah, usually. And we got that little interaction above 700 there. Usually that's how these news plays tend to go. I just don't trust it though. It's all wonky. Shorter 21,725 gave the chat 682 as a target, done for the day. Nice work there, Kaz. Thank you for chiming in and giving us your analysis here. Really do appreciate that. 88 more likes. Weird volume today. It's everybody just waiting for Powell. That's why. They're expecting it to be leaked and nothing doing. What do you think CPI data comes in like tomorrow, Rips? Obviously rigged, but opinion. Well, we'll talk about it tomorrow on stream. The day, because I want to know what the testimony brings. I think that's going to be more important. And then we can start getting the attention focused, more fixated on Papa Powell. Zip Papa Powell. Ding, ding. No, this music is just way too... There we go. Trump was due to speak with Xi for tariffs. Was that already done? I don't think they spoke, but they're just kind of going back and forth on headlines here, so. Hope I'm all recovered health-wise. We're getting there. We're on the mend for sure. Long ES from 64. Good luck. Why are the numbers so low? Wasn't the level around 1,200 likes just a few weeks ago? 1,200 likes for to go live, yes. Lots of overnight shorts. I would expect a bit of a pop now, some covering before open. I think so. I think we're going to have to wait until the open and then probably just wait until Papa Powell does his testimony. That's what I'm thinking. Once we get all that information, we'll have some structure to work with and get some good trades on. Don't have to trade till there's a good setup. If your setup was taking the short, great. If your setup was taking the long off those lows, great. We're just kind of waiting for some stronger structure to be formed here. Herbs, when is that poker video coming out? March. March is when cash flow starts airing. I know that. March. Never been present for a Powell testimony before, but do his comments outside of FOMC make a difference? Yes. Lots of volatility today. Lots. Because he's going to have his prepared testimony. He's going to come out right at 10 a.m. Eastern. And then he's going to have the grilling from the Senate Banking Committee. And those Q&As are what's going to fuel the juice of the market today. Yeah, if you aren't already subscribed to the channel, by the way, make sure you hit the subscribe button. It does help out quite a bit. As soon as I close a trade, volatility pushes it in my direction. I think God has some twisted humor. Got to have more patience. Got to have more patience. Just don't get out of the trade. Instead, just use a trailing stop. Trail your own stop behind it. Could be like for a full hour. It could probably be 3 hours. It's probably going to be like 2 or 3 hours. He'll be on the hill for a hot minute, and then tomorrow he's in the house. Powell in the house. It's a long day. Let's just do the poll. We're at 457. Why don't we just do the poll here? Will the NQ end the day above or below? And let's do 21,750. There we go. All right, vote away, folks. Will the NQ end of the day above or below 21,750? Let's see. Senate question is one of the most painful things to watch all year. It's insane how these people get elected. Yeah, the questions they ask are pretty stupid. They think that Jerome Powell has like some magical powers of like controlling everything in the economy, which is sort of half true, but not at all. Only thing that the Fed can do is control interest rates. That's it. And that controls sort of the flow of money in and out of the economy, but still, they're like, well, why don't you just turn off the inflation thing? Okay, sorry. I forgot to press that button. I'll do that when I get back home. When's my next poker stream? March. March is when that airs, I believe. Long as it's not on the eval. What was the question? I missed that. What do you think about Kendrick Lamar's performance at the Super Bowl? Me personally, I enjoyed it. But I know a lot of people that did not enjoy it. Seems to be a polarizing topic. I enjoyed it personally. Gee, good idea. Let me find my inflation source. Dude, exactly. People think he's got that button. It's like, oh, all you got to do is just go and press the button, dude. It's no big deal. Wish they'd get rid of the halftime shows. I mean, it's good, though. It's good marketing, good exposure. I think they're fun. Trump had a meltdown over it? I missed that. I enjoyed the halftime show, personally. Hey, Nelson, good morning. Yeah, we're getting better. About 80% today. Apple has retraced a little bit of that move, but not the entirety of it. We are back trading at 230 right now, just about. NVIDIA is trying to make its way back above the VWAP. Microsoft still coming back down. Google coming down. Amazon coming down. And the market is just still very, very wishy-washy here. Ever since we had that flush down to 670, we popped back up to 710. 50-point retracement, but we are just kind of consolidating here as we wait for the open to happen. So more reps, happy to see you getting better. Yes, thank you. Let Jay says, I'm on vacation, didn't want to trade my XFA, so I started 4 150K evals and passed them. Nice job, dude. On the bench. Well, Palantir's so high. Palantir's not high. Maybe it's undervalued. Maybe Palantir's going to 300. You never know. You know, it'd be a good halftime show. Morgan Wallen. That's my vote for the next halftime show. Let's get some Morgan. CPI tomorrow, not expecting much today. Well, we got Jerome Powell. He's going to move the market around. That's what I think. We got about 18 minutes here to the open. See what you folks think here in this poll. 44% say below, 32% say above, and 23% say no clue. So very mixed emotions today so far. Very, very, very mixed emotions. Not surprised though. Not surprised at all, to be honest. Still no trades though. Still no trades. We'll see what happens at the quarter of the hour here, and then we'll make our decision. Struggling with information overload and my ADHD brain is having a hard time knowing where to start. Any advice? How long have you been trading there for, Brandon? Pow pow! Post Malone and Morgan Wallen would be a fun show. Yeah, I'm curious. How long have you been trading there, Brandon? Bitcoin 135-year prediction. I thought that on Trump we were going to go all the way up to 120,000 and then pull back. We didn't make it that high, but we did pull back. We'll have to see, I think, how this first half of the year unfolds, and then maybe we get a summertime rally, and we'll see. 8 months and about as many failed accounts. Yeah, I mean, 8 months is a very small time to be exposed in the market. You're going to be struggling for a while. And when I say a while, I say somewhere between 2 to 5 years is how long the struggle takes. Trading is going to take a long time to learn. Very, very long time. You're probably going to be pretty bad at it for a long time. And you have to be accepting of that. It's not that big of a deal. It's just like, you want to be the best surgeon in the world. You don't just go knock on a hospital door and go right into an operating table and just start carving things up. It takes time, and that's okay. It's okay. P says, I've been trading for 3 years, got my first payout last month. First payout, nice. There you go. Theory overload is a real thing. I agree with you. I used to have every single indicator under the sun on my charts. I keep my charts pretty clean now. VWAP, volume profile, Spaceman BTC, and then whatever my drawings are. I want to draw on my charts. Whatever I want to draw. I keep them generally pretty clean. Brad Sims says, I'm at 8 years. The ADHD tax is real. You really have to work even harder than most to make it work eventually. Hardest thing I've ever done. Yeah, it is the hardest thing for most people. And I'm not meaning like out of every single thing in your life. Somebody left a comment on my YouTube video. They're like, how can you say trading's the hardest thing? Have you ever had to be in the position where you might be able to take another man's life? I'm like, whoa, dude, you're going way too deep. I'm just talking about like jobs, man. Being a Starbucks barista or trading? I'm going to go with trading. Trading's going to be a little bit harder than being a Starbucks barista. But stick with it. Give yourself, try to be calm. Give yourself some murder or trading. Have you ever thought about being a hitman? The choices that you'd have to make, another man's life in your hands, and you think trading's hard? Like, buddy, whoa, slow down. Relax. It's okay. We're talking about professions here. You offended Michael Myers. It's a funny comment. I kind of want to go read it now. Let me see if I can find the comment. Maybe I'm just like not as funny as I thought I was, but let's see. Hold on. I'm gonna sound like a dick, so I'll start off with you're probably my favorite trading personality. It's probably a radio announcer voice. Yeah, that's cool. Nothing but respect. But I'm jealous of anyone that can say trading is the hardest thing they ever did. That's insane to me. That means you've never been in a situation where you might lose or have to take a life. Never lost anyone close to you. This stuff is hard, but life can get way worse. Remember that. It's like, dude, I'm not Buddy, I'm talking about like professions. I get it. Like trading is not hard and compared to murder. But, you know, like, you get what I'm saying, right? Trading is very stressful. I'm not like making fun of the dude, but I'm just saying, like, if I'm saying like trading is going to be the hardest thing you do, I'm not talking about like the hardest like life challenge that you're going to face, because this is a choice. We make a choice of trading. We choose these battles, right? We pick and choose whether we want to be a trader or, you know. Banana says, Rips, not sure if you remember, I told you I gambled a 100K FTMO account and was up 9% on phase 1. I passed and got funded. I'm up profit on the account. Withdrawals next week, Friday. Congratulations, buddy. Nah, the guy is definitely going through it. If we do get in the next 2 minutes, somehow we get to 1,000 likes. I don't think we're going to get there. But there's nothing happening. We're probably not going to trade until like 10 a.m. anyway, so. That's a ridiculous take. Everybody's different, though. YouTube comments can be funny. Must never had to stop a moving bus with a bomb attention, have you? Dude, there was this one night with Sandra Bullock. What are you talking about? You don't remember that? Where are the like bots? No, we don't want like bots. Trading is hard if you need the money. It's easy if you're in a good spot before you start and take it serious. Yes, but I also was in a good financial spot when I first started trading. And it was pretty ugly. Because I was like, oh, I just reload it if I lose it. And that became a bad thing because I was like, I've reloaded this thing a lot. Oh yeah, there is no like getting the money back. I have to trade it back. Dang, wait a second. That's lame. This is expensive. Yeah. Restarts are expensive when it's your own personal account. I wish I was trading on props back in the day. Well, you know, there's nothing for us to trade this morning, unfortunately. Nothing that I saw. I saw some folks that caught that short and then the subsequent long, but wasn't me. Some folks that were catching this short move down and then this pop back up. But I didn't catch any of it. So we're finishing our day with no trades. $0, no trades. We'll be back tomorrow, though, here on YouTube. Folks in Discord, don't go anywhere, but folks on YouTube, I'll see you bright and early tomorrow. I hope you have a fantastic day. Be safe out there. Remember, Jerome Powell's testimony will be released right at 10 a.m. If not, it may be released earlier because of a leak. So please be careful out there. Okay, folks? Please be careful out there. Take care. Good luck. I'll see you bright and early tomorrow. Bye-bye.